So in this video I'm going to show you how simple it is to create quizzes and tests in questionbank.com.au. Once you have logged in, you'll see a screen like this. Just click on My Tests. If it's your first time, you won't have any tests there. I'm going to create a new test. Now, I think the first one I'm going to do today will just be a multiple choice quiz on nuclear technology, because that is coming up in our assessment program. We give it a simple name. At the top you can put a description. I'm just going to put in 20 multiple choice questions in nuclear. Rightio. To go down and click create. Now if I go back to my tests, I can see the most recent one is sitting there. If I click on that, you'll see it's got no questions. So the next thing to do is to add questions. And we drill down. You would have only subscribed to physics at this stage, so you won't have any other options anyway. But now what I'm going to do here is choose multiple choice only, and I'm going to the nuclear physics topic. As you can see, we have 8 pages of questions there. It's up to you now to go through, browsing, clicking on any questions that you think are going to be suitable for your students. You'll notice some of our questions have a Queensland Curriculum Authority copyright notice. We have an arrangement with them now where we can use their materials. They just want that to be on our website. When you put our tests into a Word document, I'll show you, you can just get rid of that copyright notice. So I'm just randomly choosing questions here. You might put a bit more effort into exactly what you want to assess. So I'm really just doing this as a 20 question quiz, a diagnostic quiz, maybe 2 lessons before the actual test, to give my students an idea of what they know and what they don't know, and they can reflect and maybe study some parts of the course that they don't have a good understanding of right now. Alright, so I'm clicking on add those questions, and if I go back, I just need one more question, don't I? So it's only 19 there at the moment. I'm going to choose find one more question. That will do me. So I'm returning back to my tests. We can see it there now. It's got its question sitting there. And we can scroll through now and just make sure it's got a good spread of what I want to ask questions on. At this stage I can delete questions and very easily add new questions. A really good feature too is if you choose a question you've used before in any of your tests, that'll be flagged when you're creating a test. So you can certainly let your kids keep any tests you create here, because you can always write fresh ones with questions they haven't seen. So download as docx, and here we have it, our test. You can certainly modify this now. It's just a Word document. You can insert your school logo if you like, your school crest. And as you can see, it's an incredibly editable document now. It's basically created a Word document and it's yours to edit. Now, you might find some of the page breaks aren't quite to your liking. We had a lot of conversations with our developers about this, but the easiest thing to do is put a few page breaks in when you're previewing it. And on a Mac it's Command Enter, on a PC, Control Enter to put a page break in, or you can hit Enter a few times, of course. But as you can see, we've got a 20 question test there that really has only taken a couple of minutes to make. These questions, of course, can be copied and pasted directly into an online testing system such as My Ed Online, that's part of the Sector Suite. Alright, just a bit of tidying up there, just about done. There we go. I think that's ready to print and give to the kids. Of course, you can download the answer sheet as well. Click on that and we've got our solutions. Alright, so that was a practice test. What I might do now is create the actual topic test for nuclear physics for 2023. The good thing about having such a large database of questions as well is you can create fresh tests every year. The students can benefit from looking at past tests. And it's not that hard at all to create fresh tests. And of course our database of questions will be updated on a very regular basis. And then when you come to the short answer questions, you'll see a lot of those are in fact taken from the Ed West physics exams that we've created in-house over the last 20 years actually. Okay, choosing my topics. Now I will only see the topics to do with physics. You will only see the topics to do with physics anyway because you won't have subscribed to anything else. Alright, this is just our I'm just selecting questions here. And you might want to just make sure you've got a copy of the syllabus points and you are hitting all those syllabus points. But any questions you like the look of there? True false question, they're nice and easy to mark. Quick little half-life graphing question, that sounds good. And we've only looked at the first page of 8 questions on that topic alone. Alright, I think we're just about there. We'll add those questions to the test in a couple of moments. Alright, go back to my tests, and there it is. In all of its glory, 9 questions, 41 marks. I think we thought we wanted to have 45 marks, so I can very quickly go through and find a 4-mark question to add to it. There's one. There's another one. Ew, let's do that one. Alright, go back to my test. So you now see it's a nice 45-mark question test. Short answer questions. As before, we click on download as docx. And there we have it, our topic test for 2023. As before, go and have a quick look at your page breaks. Just hit enter a few times if you like, or command enter. And there's that copyright, you can just click on that if you like and get rid of it. There we go. The main reason we made that arrangement with the Queensland Curriculum Board is because they have multiple choice in Year 12 exams, and in WA we don't. But just to get some multiple choice questions in there for the creation of simple quizzes, we thought it would be a good idea to source some from an alternative exam board. Anyway, I think you get the idea there. It really only takes 3 minutes to tidy up the formatting. Sometimes you can be lucky and the page breaks have arrived in just the right spot. So that's my test done. As before, we can download the answer sheet. And the solutions are there with a suggested marking guide, just our suggestion. Alright. Right, now I was going to show you before and I forgot. If you go to table and view the grid lines, it just shows you where the table cells are and it just makes editing a little bit easier. The output is in a table format, as you can see. If you show the grid lines, then it just makes life a bit easier. All right, well that's all we really have to talk about today. That's how to make tests, quickly edit them. All of our contact details are at the bottom of the web page. That mobile number will take you right through to Reg Riedberger, or you can email us at inquiries@questionbank.com.au if you need to be stepped through any of this or have any issues at all with the platform. Thank you very much for watching.